Welcome back to candle making. Today I will be teaching you how to measure your wax and fragrance, specifically for soy wax made from soybean. It is natural and clean burning with no toxin. Provide a smooth finish along with longer burning time. One thing that's very important to know is that every wax reacts differently to temperatures and fragrance loads, so the information here will not apply to other waxes. I filled my wax melter to the max line and melt to 250 degrees so the temperature could be evenly spread. Then I open the nozzle and measure the wax directly into my pouring pot. The way I do this is based on how many candles I will be making. For instance, in this case, I'm making 3 of each scent for my 10-ounce candles, so I will need 30 ounces of the melted wax for each batch. And based on that, I measure my fragrance load, which is around 5 to 10%. In this case, 5% of 30 is 1.5 and 10% is 3 ounces. I recommend experimenting with your fragrances simply because every scent isn't the same. But when I'm done pouring, I make sure to stir the mixture for at least 2 minutes so that everything could be well blended. And if you look closely, you can see the wax and fragrance trying to mix. Now the next step is pouring, and yes, there's a pouring temperature. For soy wax, it's anywhere between 110 degrees to 135 degrees Fahrenheit. This is important because pouring at a lower temperature reduces frosting, sinkholes, and leads to smoother tops because of the slower cooling process. Basically, you pour at lower temperatures so your candles can look prettier and you don't have to do extra work. What I recommend is pouring at the lowest temperature in a warm environment away from any drafts or anything cold. Also, leave them in an area where they will not be moved or disturbed, so away from children and pets, and let them cool naturally at room temperature for the best results. Patience in the cooling process will help to enhance their fragrance and longevity. Now the next step is to wait and watch these candles slowly change their color from golden to white as we prepare for what's to come. Stay tuned for part 3 on the candle making process.